As long as the council going to do something, there's nothing going to stop. The truth is, they want to get rid of poor people in Wood Green. That is definitely true.
Haringey are planning on a massive development to improve the area, which is great. The area is tired and needs redeveloping, but they have kept it as quiet as possible that would involve taking our houses down. I'm Mark White and I live just over the road on Maze Road, and I'm part of the Caxton and Maze Road protest group. I think the most generous phrase I can use about the council is that they've played their cards very close to their chest.
I think they've been truthful enough to provide an absolute minimum level of truth legally, and they've really stretched that. I mean, it's somewhere between deliberately being obstructive and incompetent. I'm Dave, and this is my house. I live here on Caxton Road, and this is the area where our house is. My house is just here, and once you get halfway down page 125, it says no buildings need to be retained. On page 162, this is the bit where it says the council will use its compulsory purchase orders to facilitate site assembly. And the people were very defensive that the assistant director wouldn't want to talk to me because I didn't have a letter that was individually addressed to me, because the letter that we'd received was only written to the occupier. One of the main reasons for knocking these areas down is because there's a vision of a route that goes through from the High Street to Alexandra Palace, which we can just about see the top of from the third floor. So it's a little bit unrealistic that knocking down our houses is actually going to make a much difference.
Well, you get this artist impression of an urban utopia, but you don't realise, unless you're very good at maps or they produce a better quality map, that our houses are underneath that block there, and then you start wondering, well, how much are we going to be included in this most prosperous and livable of town centres? They won't tell us what we might need to know. We're residents, we're not planning experts or, surveyors, developers. We don't know what we might be able to ask them that might get them to change their mind or consider alternatives. We've had to do a very steep learning curve, and I don't think that's very fair. They're supposed to represent us.
No, I don't believe the fear, because if they're going to tell you something, they tell you from the start what's going to happen. You don't have to ask them what's going on, My name is Medford Lloyd Francis. Live at 69 Maze Road, Wood Green, N22 6TN. Because I live here 50 odd years and I don't have no problem with nobody. Nobody, I can't ask anybody. I'm the oldest one that live on Maze Road. They developed the gas center and the piece in front of me here, But the houses, they're not to touch them because they are good houses.
Wood Green, the district, is the houses, the streets and the people. Really, that's the three main elements that make it all up and make it unique. Not any better or worse than any other area, but different, and makes it Wood Green. And if you change the houses and you change the streets, that only leaves the people. And if you get rid of the people as well by demolishing our houses, then there is no Wood Green.